Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Nostradamus, the Lost Prophecy. I am Brazen Braden, and I'm currently dressed as a monk to sort of hide away from everyone who suspects me and everyone else. We got old Sneaky Pete here in a jail cell, locked up because of Constance's letter, which was falsely accusing him and Papa Nostradamus, which we need to rescue at some point. But Sneaky Pete gave us a key to his room, which he changed the locks on. So we're going to quickly pop into here and investigate that pentagram thing he was talking about. Ooh, is this it here? Can I zoom in on the old book? Here we go. Pentagram engraving. We got that.
Rivers flowing with evil shall be obstacles, the old flame of ire unappeased. If memory serves, that's the last quatrain, the last prophecy. What if it was these verses that Father was referring to before? I have to be sure. Jean-Aimé won't mind if I borrow this page.
Okay, we're just going to cut it out, are we? Yep, sure. No worries. I guess that's all we need to do here. Let's have a look-see at these things. Okay, there we go. It needed apparently this page and not this page. It's again in French, and there's the pentagram that we were talking about, and here, okay, I can't plonk that down there. Let's plonk that there. Okay, so here's the pentagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Human body shape. What can it mean? Who would ever know? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We've got the pentagram thing, which we have to at some point understand. We need to also, gosh, there's so much to do, so much excitement. This music is just driving me mental. Oh look, it's old Constance with the letter. The Queen must be informed of what is happening. I must convince her of my father's innocence. We need to do that. We need to also, the scribe found the note in which Filbert mentioned the treasure. He's no doubt wants his hands on it, blah blah blah. We might have to, if I find the entrance to the sanctuary, I might have a chance to entice him then set a trap. Interesting. Okay, so if we can get out of here quickly, hopefully not bump into any guards. Apparently his body was taken in here. Oh, it's still here. Is he still dead? Ah, that sneaky
Father was right.
scribe.
The scribe is still alive. I'd better be careful. I might be one of his next victims.
Well, my girl, that's why you should have gone to your taekwondo classes, you know. Do you think he can catch us? I'm nervous. Let's just do a complimentary save. In case he's actually in here. Hello? I'm armed and I'm dangerous. Do you think he's in here? He might be in here. I know this is foolish, but we're going to look anyway. So far so good. Oh, okay, he's not here.
This gallery must...
Okay, he's not here. Good. Well, we better get out before he like traps us in here or something. Let's get out of this place. We need to find the other entrance to the sanctuary. Oh?
They raised the drawbridge, and I have no way to flee or to alert my father.
Well, this is no good. Can I go up and lower the drawbridge? I can't interact with any of these things. Oh, good gracious. Great balls of fire. Where do we go to now? How do we get out of the castle? There's that door at the back here, which I can't interact with, unfortunately. How are we going to get out here? We have nowhere else to go except back inside. Oh. Ooh, do we? I guess, why not? Let's go see what happens. Maybe we did that. We just saved. It's all right. Inside. Okay. Where's the queen? Queen. Listen to me.
What do you have to tell me, monk, that is so urgent?
I have come to tell you, my father is innocent of all of which he is accused.
Why am I only slightly surprised to see you enter my rooms disguised like this?
Perhaps you already suspected that César and I are one and the same, and that another disguise, when you come down to it, is hardly surprising. Or maybe you just didn't really believe in Nostradamus's guilt, and one way or another, you were awaiting my arrival.
I think you owe me an explanation.
Okay. Oh my word, we've got a temperature gauge here. Someone is seeking to deceive you. I have not come to defend my own head.
Someone is seeking to deceive you. Those who betrayed you are not those you think.
That's all you've found?
This hasn't changed. I know that no explanation will satisfy you completely, so the only way to convince you is to catch the real guilty party. It's the scribe who betrayed you as well as your apocryphy. They are both alive. They took a potion aiming... Okay.
It's the scribe who betrayed you, as well as your apothecary. They're both alive. They took a potion enabling them to simulate death.
I was expecting better from you. That story is totally absurd.
No, it's not. It's true. And this still hasn't changed. What's that all about? You would never have come here if you hadn't the utmost faith in my father. Let me prove to you that wasn't an error. You won't be disappointed.
You would never have come here if you hadn't the utmost faith in my father. Let me prove to you that wasn't an error. You won't be disappointed.
And how do you intend to do that?
I discovered a gallery under the chateau that must date from the time of the Celts. According to the notes I found in the rooms of the person I suspect, he knew of its existence and thinks there's a treasure hidden there. I intend to lure him down there. If my observations are correct, the shafts that illuminate the gallery also permit sound to carry. You should be able to hear us from the chapel.
I have,
Ooh.
in fact, noticed odd noises. If you're telling the truth, you're taking a big risk in setting a trap for the assassin.
Okay, this Rose. Maybe we need to get up to the top. And then she'll agree with us. Yeah.
Whatever we do, we're all taking big risks, Your Majesty. You know better than anyone how dangerous your enemies are.
I'd do better to lock down the chateau. If the scribe is here, my men will find him.
He's avoided them for some time already. Anyway, if he starts to get wary, he'll disappear without us catching him. And neither my father nor Chavigny will be cleared of suspicion.
Why this double dealing? These two identities.
Okay, it's risen even further. I assume that's good. Your Majesty, even though you were the best proof that a woman is as capable as a man, I doubt you would have accepted me as your young physician and astrologer. Cesar would never have been back in time, so father chose to send me. Okay.
Your Majesty, even though you are the best proof that a woman is as capable as a man, I doubt you would have accepted me as your young physician and astrologer.
To be sure, it's not customary.
But customs are made to evolve.
Not to steal your father's prophetic cape, I would say that in this sphere, it would take some time to shift habits. I can't say your explanation has convinced me, but I will let you try your luck.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'll leave you a little time, but don't take too long to put your plan into action. When you hear the bells toll, you'll know I'm not far. That will be the moment, if ever, to make him talk. One last question, nonetheless. How did you discover the existence of those underground galleries?
It's Philibert, the chateau librarian, who found them. Till now, I've just followed in his footsteps. According to his notes, he was about to discover a sanctuary when he died. That's where I have to take over.
Don't let me down, young lady. I am not always so indulgent. Oh, I was about to forget. You don't need all your disguises anymore. Give them to me. I prefer to know you're dressed as a young woman, rather than have a chameleon in the household.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Alrighty! Flattery is the best form of success, I guess. Right, so we now look like ourselves. We're not going to be able to scamper down ropes anymore, I don't think. Dressed in a skirt, unless, I mean, we don't want the old Mr. Scribe at the bottom stirring up our old dress. That would be disastrous. Can we ask for help?
I'm here to see Her Majesty.
Impossible.
Okay, no, we can't. Fine, good enough. We can't investigate that. We need to find the old scribe, so let's have a look in his room. Has anything changed? The saw, I've got the sawdust. 2 times sawdust. This is the one I picked up, which, I mean, obviously I can't really see much from it. We can take that key. And there's nothing else in here. Can I go talk to old Chauvinier? Jean-Pierre? Jean-Petit? No, Jean-Petit has nothing to say either. Alright. So we have to set a trap for the scribe down in the old sanctuary, as it's called. Can we do that from up here? Or are we going to have to find the secret entrance? Now, I mean...
My dress is going to get...
Yeah, I thought so. We can't get down anymore because we are wearing a dress. Could we go home and change? No, probably not, because are we still locked in? We're still locked in. Which is no good. And the guard's not going to let us out. So that's a no-go. Which means that there has to be an entrance into the sanctuary via this chapel. Because that's the only way I can imagine that this would all work. That there would be a secret entrance.
In his notes, Philibert speaks of pagan sites of worship over which churches and chapels were built. If that's the case of the sanctuary he was looking for, there might be one near here. I have the feeling I'm on the right track, but I'm still missing an essential element.
I may have what you're looking for, but first... Don't worry about the dizziness. It'll pass quickly. Unless you're very sensitive to poison, dear Madeline.
What?
I made you swallow a few drops of a preparation that is, shall we say, particularly noxious. If
great.
you cooperate, I shall give you the antidote. Otherwise, you'll merely be one more victim.
How could I trust an assassin?
You have no choice. I don't know exactly what you found in Philibert's affairs, but I'm sure you're looking for the same thing I am.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste your time. You haven't much left. There is a sanctuary somewhere under this chateau, which must surely contain a treasure. And considering how interested you are in the late Philibert's research, you surely have an idea on how to find it.
No, I don't know where it is, nor even if it really exists.
Of course it does. The librarian wasn't the type to get excited for no reason. There's a very good chance we can get into it from this chapel. At least that's what he thought. Look at what I found on the altar. I'm sure it's related to the treasure.
Okay, we are in trouble. We are in serious trouble. We've been poisoned. I was about to say that this chapel is the only key, and so it is. Okay, we need to do a save because things could go horribly, horribly wrong for us here if we do not do what is right of us. Okay. Oh, this is meant to be a pentagram. Okay. Let's just have a look-see around. Oh, that's it. We can only do this. Okay, fine. Let's sort out this pentagram. Wait. Slowly, catch a monkey. Don't tell me that's a timer. Don't tell me this is a timer to my death.
Did you notice any strange inscriptions in a script quite different from ours?
On the capitals, for example?
Perhaps. I'll go see.
Uh-oh.
Again. It just doesn't stop. That has to be the 12th one in just a few days.
12? You're sure of that?
I'm pretty sure.
When 12 times catastrophe has told, what if the prophecy referred to the earthquakes and not to deaths? So those quatrains might end up fulfilling themselves.
You seem to stroke the canvas there. What is that all about? Now, what is wrong with this? Shall we have a look-see at our pentagram over here? You see, I don't know what this means. I don't know what any of that means. Is this wrong? Are we supposed to get like the numbers lined up differently or something? Let's ask him more.
Why did you kill Philibert? A victim closer to Queen Catherine would have fit better with the idea of a curse.
We had already met a long time ago. There was a risk he'd raise suspicions about me if he revealed the circumstances of that encounter. Also, I knew he wasn't here by chance. He has always pursued ancient ruins, so I could both serve the curse and find a treasure. How could I resist? To tell the truth, I almost abandoned the quest, until I realized you were also on the trail of the prize. So I decided to let you search for me.
Okay, and?
How can a man of God stoop to such crimes?
For gain, as well as from conviction. All right now, enough talking. If you want to live, you'd better find my treasure. And time's running out.
So it is, but this pentagram is causing a bit of issue.
That figure
There we
again.
go.
The figures inscribed on the glass are set at the tips of the pentagram's 5 points, like in Jean-Aimé's engraving.
Okay, we've got some numbers. Fantastic. Oh, hello.
Well?
I don't know yet.
What did we pick up? We've picked up a glass pentagram, we've picked up a stand, a telescopic object, and we picked up a, what the hell else did we pick up? Was it just those two? Okay, so... Is there something I can I go somewhere? I can't leave. Ah, glass pentagram. Can we inspect these things? No, what about this thing? Oh, we can extend it. Okay. Can we stick it somewhere? Oh, hello. Okay. Can we put the glass thing in it?
I think it's where it should be.
Oh! Okay, up there. Whew! Okay, so now...
I think it's where it should be.
Okay, yes, but rotate the bloody thing, girl.
I think it's where it should be.
Oh my gosh, really? Okay, fine. But I can't... The pillar's not doing it. Oh! Oh, hello! Oh, sugar. Oh, Oh, good gracious. Okay, let's look at our notes. Actually, it could very well be this thing. Okay, it's got a squiggle line, a straight, and then one with a dot. So it's we need the dot. No, there's no dot here. Let's just inspect that again. Okay, straight line and then one with a dot. I'm back. I've been stuffing around so many times you don't even want to know. I had to actually look at the wiki because this is just retarded. And we have to count these underscores, apparently. So we need to scribble under here for these counts, as I thought. Like that's number 2, that's number 2 on that row there. We got 6 and 25 here. So that's number 6. So then including these underscores, this is number 10. And that's number 21. This is number 6 there because it's 1, 2 underscore. 2 underscore. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you do it that way. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The E there. And then we've got the 16 to 29, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to the D. Okay, so we end up with this sort of thing, and now we need to spell something. So what we can spell is... I can't write. Madelay. That's not how you spell it. How you spell Madeline? Let's can we look through some conversations to see how we spell her name? I know that's how we spell it. Madeline. Okay. Madeline.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Once again, Father's predictions turn out to be exact. He thought I had a special part to play in this adventure, but from there to imagine that my first name would be the key. Now, I have to figure out how to put this to use.
Okay, so now that we know Madeline, now comes the tricky part where we have to be able to use these symbols here to spell out my name Madeline. So we need that funny symbol here for M and A, which is that symbol, which we need to now put into the columns. So we need to have that there, and if we look at our MA is the one with the line like that. MA, ma, and then D. D is one with a dot, the line and the dot. Ma, de with a line and a dot. So we need to have a double. Is that the right? Ma, de, line and dotty, and then just ma, de, line with a dot. Okay. So that's right. Ma, de. But basically what we're doing is spelling out her name as best as possible on this, using these walls here. That there. Come on, go away, cat. You're in my way. I can't focus. Okay. No, this one needs a dotty. There we go. We need a straight line, and we need a one coming to the side, and then finally, this should do it. Single line with the dot. There we go. Okay, progress. We got the mirrors.
I knew you'd be able to deal with these pagan inventions. You're a veritable witch.
Oh, shut up,
Every
you bastard.
sign, one by one in the tomb. There are tombs under each of these columns, and signs on all the capitals. It looks like the prophecy is proving true.
Okay, let's just hit a save, because we're making progress, and we've still got a lot of health left, which is great. Okay, so now we've got this light story to deal with. So if we can just...
I think it's where it should.
Okay, it's where it should be. Now this apparently should have come later, but anyway. We need to... Ah, there we go. Ooh, look, we bounced it across. Up. No, let's bounce this light around to this one. Okay. That's no good. Do we need to talk to him? No. We can leave him the hell alone. Okay, that's no good. Okay, that one bounces onto here. So we're gonna bounce this around, this light. Perfect. Voila! Okay, we needed to bounce into eye because the prophecy said the light of the eye or something. If we know where the prophecy is. Here it is. You see, in this temple, to chaste eyes, the invisible ceases, or something. So we've now done this. So this is now. Must we use something to pry this open with? Oh,
Perfect.
there we
Go
go.
down first. There may be some obstacles to get around, and it seems to me you've a talent for that.
For sure.
The bells. The queen will be arriving any minute now. I have to find this treasure in a hurry. Once his greed is satisfied, the monk should prove more willing to talk.
Hurry up. Get down.
Okay. We're down here. Now, folks, for you guys, it may be a standard-ish, like, lengthy episode, but for me, it's been about an hour of stuffing around like there's no tomorrow. Good gracious. So I'm going to call it here for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to leave it here because hopefully this pauses the game. I don't want to be losing more health because I'm still on the timer. I'm still struck by the old poison. But yeah, so next episode we'll come back and we'll see if we can open up, I guess, this room here using this statue that's here. We need to probably replace its head or something. I don't know. Look, there's the stone head here that we need to get fixed. We're going to do that as quick as we possibly can.
I'm searching. The room is small, but maybe there's a passage I haven't yet noticed.
Okay.
I wonder when this statue dates from. If Philibert had been here, I'm sure he would have been able to say. Still, though, no trace of a treasure.
Nothing yet. We've got a wall here which has been bricked up. There's nothing else much around. This guy should be holding a sword or something. I mean, look at him. He clearly wants to be... Oh, yeah. Well, how's about that? Good gracious, that was epic, to say the least. Let's get into here. Ooh.
It's marvelous. Gold. Nothing but gold.
You have your treasure at last. Give me the antidote.
I'm impressed. I didn't think you would get this far alive.
Unfortunately, I'm sure you'll understand that I can't let you leave.
You're nothing but a vulgar murderer.
That's true, but somebody has to accomplish the dirty work. And look how God has rewarded me with all this wealth.
You're not working for God, but for a man who's thirsting for power, the Cardinal of Lorraine, who's planning to kill young Henry of Navarre because he's afraid he could ascend to the throne someday.
You are decidedly more clever than I had thought. To be sure, Henry must die, and Queen Catherine, who is far too clement with the reformists, must be forced once and for all from power. And believe me, after all these murders of which your family will be accused, her gullibility will be apparent, and even the king, her son, will no longer be able to trust her.
What I really think is that your words and your greed will cost you. You should have left this morning. The Queen knows you're alive, and after the confession you've just made, you won't survive for very long after me.
What?
Her Majesty must be in the chapel now, listening to your sinister words.
That's impossible.
Okay.
Now dark clouds no longer threaten our future nor the future of the royal family. All that took place in this temple has metamorphosed the course of time.
And the scribe? What was his fate?
He disappeared under all the rubble, and you yourself had great luck to escape from there in time. The last aftershock was terrible.
I'll never let you put yourself between me and my treasure.
This sanctuary was profaned a long time ago. Since that day, the Sidhe awaits your coming. You have accomplished the sacrifice that at last returns it to peace, at least for the moment.
Wow! Well, there we have it. We were rescued by a stone warrior. Of all things, I mean, shall we label this game as realistic? But there we go. That was Nostradamus' last prophecy. Now I'm going to change my tone. Thank you so much for watching. I did actually end the last episode. Well, when I say last episode, you won't know that because I've actually combined this and the previous episode into one because I thought there was a bit more to it than that. But no. So there we go. This has been Nostradamus, the last prophecy. It was interesting and fun, I have to say. Good puzzles, had me perplexed at times. I mean, I hate looking things up on the old wiki or the old walkthrough, but that final puzzle was a bit much, especially given the stress of a time limit. Wow, but anyway, good game. I enjoyed it. I thought there was a lot of thought as far as some of the puzzles went, and although the characters could have been sort of fleshed out a little bit better, I mean, Sneaky Pete though will always remain Sneaky Pete. that's a fact. Anyway, so there we have it. The Nostradamus, the last prophecy. I'll leave the credits up running till the end. I hope you have enjoyed this. Please do check out some of my other content up on my channel. I must be reaching up close to 500 videos at this time. I'm near there. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day, rest of the week, and I will see you soon for very possibly a new series. let's see how it goes. I still have the Book of Unwritten Tales and Deponia to finish, which I do think I need to finish. So yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Have a great time, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.